Okay. I was going to talk about the power of choice, but I think I'm going to talk about trading and what that trading has taught me. So, long story short, I started trading about 2 months ago. I got my tax returns. I had like about 15K. Used 5 of that. I was like, there's this Discord called Traders Evolve that I'm in. You have to pay $75 a month, and he's actually really good. He's a really good teacher. He makes like, what caught my eye is that he was making like fucking 5K days. Like, he makes it quick. So I bought his course, and I had 5K, threw it in TradeAvate, and I was pumped. I was ready. I was like, okay, this is gonna be it. But in the back of my mind, I knew it was gonna fucking blow it. I knew it was gonna blow it. And I put 5K in. First day I trade, $2,700 loss. $2,700. More than half of my account. Actually, no, it's 3,500 because I made I made a trade. I lost 500. I mean, he had a bad day. The first day of trade, he had a bad trading day, but I didn't know how to minimize my risk. I didn't know what I was doing, and I fucking went all in. I was playing the casino. I wasn't fucking trading. I wasn't using it as a vehicle to make money. There's 2 ways you can trade the stock market. You can, the futures or whatever, same shit. You can use it as a casino, or you can use it as a vehicle to make money. That day I used it as a casino. And slowly that whole week, my fucking account, within 2 weeks, my account ended up at $400. Actually, for like a whole month. I would, like, for that next month, I would go from 400 to 1,000, 400 to 1,000. I finally got to 400 again. I know it was 500, 1,000, 600, 1,000, 500. I never got to 400. Once I hit 400, I was like, fuck. I was like, dude, I gotta fucking change something. Whatever I'm doing is not working. And it's a live, so I jump on the live with him at 6:30. The one thing he says is learn and minimize risk. It doesn't matter how much you make. If you make $300 and lose 500 the next day, that's what I was doing. I wasn't minimizing my risk. So I was like, fuck. The thing that was hard was because you're watching this guy. You can watch this guy make thousands of dollars in 30 minutes, and you can still go negative. Doesn't that blow your mind? He'll literally tell you, I'm buying, I'm selling. You can literally lose watching him. You can lose if you don't know what you're doing. Now I feel like I know what I'm doing, and I understand, like, when he's like, oh, I'm going light, or when it's risky, I used to just fucking go all in. But now I'm like, oh, I usually go out based off his trades. If he calls it and it's like right on the dot, I keep trading. He makes it. If he trade and then a bad trade, I stop trading. I have a certain number. I still fuck up. My ego gets in the way, but I usually try to walk away. And I've been doing a good job these past 2 weeks. I've done actually really good fucking job. Because I've stopped. I've only been trading one micro. And that's nothing, honestly, compared to how much he's making. It's nothing. But I've stopped aiming for a number. I was always aiming like, oh, I need to get $100. I need to get to $300. I was always aiming for a number, and I think that's what fucked me up, because your trade's gonna go as far as your trade goes. And if you hold it and it's like at $80 and you're like, oh, I need to hold a little bit longer and I'll make that 100, that's how you lose. And also just in stop losses. Anyways, now I learned to minimize my risk and learn to walk away. I'm more happy walking away with the green day than walking away with I'm focusing on having more wins than losses. And if I do have losses, trying to minimize them and not to overtrade, just learn to walk away. That's the biggest thing. All you have to do is understand that today's not your day in the market. your strategy is not working on this day, walk away. You know, I've watched him for a while, and that you can tell which days are the days his strategies are going to work, and what days those strategies aren't going to work. When it's trendy, volatile markets, his strategy works great. When it's consolidating, he usually has a red day. Actually, he makes money, but everybody usually ends up going red. That's in the Discord. And I guess it's understanding those things. And I have my own tweak to it. So when I trade, instead of he puts his stop loss to break even. What I've learned how to do is now when it's a trending market, I just keep following the candle. I put the stop loss right under the previous candle until, for however long it goes, until it hits. And once it hits, I'm out. And I've done that the past 2 days. It seems like it works to me right now, and it seems like it's when there's trending markets. And it's worked phenomenal. I was like, wow, dude. I'm literally, because usually it's like pre-ejaculating. He'll say you buy, and he'll fucking shoot. And I'll fucking sell real quick. Because pre-ejaculate. But when you do that, it just fucking, it makes, I don't know, it scares you. But the way I've been doing it, I've been patient. I was like, okay. I usually look at the trend lines, look at the previous resistance and support levels. I'm like, okay, high chance is gonna fucking drop right here. I place a trade. I look at the trend line, and when it's hitting the top of the trend, I short. And I don't have a super big stop loss of it. I probably have just maybe like 5 ticks, 10 ticks. If it hits, it hits. But when it starts to go down, it never goes above the previous candle. So I just follow it all the way down. Follow it until it hits. And dude, it's beautiful. You feel like a fucking genius. I feel amazing. And I'm thinking about putting $1,000 because a micro is 1/10 of a regular ES contract or NQ contract. And I realized, dude, if one micro, right? I'm doing 1 micro for the past 2 weeks. I came $100 positive, profitable these past 2 weeks. Actually, last week, 2 weeks ago was $100. This week was like 180, I believe. Beautiful. But the thing is, it's only 1 contract, 1 micro. It's 1/10. If I used 1 E-mini, but that's the thing, can I have that self-discipline, that control, it's a fucking mind game. I need to have control. And I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna put $1,000 in there. I'm gonna try it, and I'm gonna see. And if I get too greedy, or if I'm not following my plan, because I pretty much have a plan now, where I just follow it. I can literally just look at the chart and see where it's going now. I have a pretty good idea of how the market moves with NQ. And I just need it's all up here, dude. It really is all up here. It's not as difficult as people say it is. It's literally, the whole stock market is just a mental game. Understanding other people's psychologies, why people are doing this, it's really fucking simple, honestly. It's just data and numbers, that's it. So I'm gonna give it a try, put 1,000 in, and we'll see how it goes. I'm still gonna make it and if I fuck up, I'm gonna go back training, go back to training micros. That's pretty much it. But I don't believe I'll fuck up. I believe I'll do really well. Training teaches you a lot. It's just like life. You gotta. I really recently watched a podcast right now. Guy says crawl, walk, jog, run. Don't crawl and sprint. Because you need to learn how to walk before you can jog. You need to learn how to jog before you can sprint. And just take baby steps. Like for about 2 weeks, I've been just using one micro, and it's gone really well for me. Other than my losses, I get a little carried away. But I feel like I have a good way of telling, like, oh, this is a bad day. And I've walked away. It's fucking hard to walk away, dude. Walking away is the biggest thing. It's literally a drug, dude. It's dopamine. Like, you make this money, like, oh, it's like, I can make more. Dude, just walk away. If you're green, walk away. I don't know, you can feel it when you start getting addicted, and that's when you need to fucking walk away. You get addicted to when you're losing, too, because you want to make it back. But, I don't know, this is the beginning of my trading journey. I'm excited. This is something I actually enjoy to do, even though I made that $5,000 loss. It was like $4,500, but I still showed up the next day. After I made a $3,500 loss in one day, I was like, because Eric was with me, and Eric was all like pissed off about it. He's like, oh, it's gonna work, blah, blah, blah. It's like, fuck you, dude. I was like, dude, I needed that. I lost, but I'm gonna show up the next day. I don't give a fuck. I'm excited. I'm still excited for the next day, even though I lost. And I watched this thing. He says people usually blow their accounts and they give up, or they make a big ass loss and they give up. What separates the winners from the losers, is the winners show up after they lose. And I've been showing up every day. I still fucking lost for that whole month. I ended up going down from 2,000 to fucking 400, where they weren't even letting me trade fucking minis and NAS. I had to trade micros. I don't know, dude. Like, I can literally feel it. I'm like, dude, this guy's making $8,000 a day. Like, Danny, the thing I like about Danny is all these fucking traders are fucking geeks. They're smart. They're, like, well reserved. They know how to speak well. Danny, I feel like I relate to him a lot because he's Mexican. I don't, obviously you guys can tell my vocabulary is not so good, and I don't articulate myself well. He doesn't either. He stutters, he does all this, and he's making fucking all this money, dude. I can see it, dude. In about a year, dude, I believe I'll be making at least $1,000 a day from this. I'll be waking up, making $1,000, at least. I feel it, dude. This is gonna be my way out. I'll be making $1,000 a day in about a year. I'm saying that right now, dude, or less. Like, I can feel it right now while I'm watching this. Guy's like, dude, I can easily do this. Easily, dude. I just have that gut feeling where I just know it, dude. Like, I'm getting goosebumps right now, dude. Like, just fucking talking about it, I just know it. I'm gonna get there, dude. And then I'm gonna be waking up and then going to working with my dad. I'm excited, dude. I love it, dude. I love waking up at 6:20, making some trades, making money. Finally learning how to make money online, dude. That's the biggest thing. I've talked about I'm pretty sure I've talked on here when I used to go on Omegle and talk to these Indian guys. They said all you need to make is $200 a month in India to be well off. $200 a month. You can make $200 a day, dude. Think about it. Think about it. $200 a month is well off in India. What's well off here? 6K a month, a day, a month. That's like making 6K a day here, dude. That's like a fucking millionaire. A fucking millionaire, dude. Think about it. Once you learn how to make money online, you can literally go wherever the fuck you want. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You just need Wi-Fi and a laptop. Dude, I can feel it, dude. I've always known this, like, dude, this is gonna be it. Futures. This is what's gonna separate me from the fucking, from my friends, from everybody. That's what's gonna fucking bring me up here. I can feel it. I've been slacking. I haven't been doing research and watching these courses, but I need to start doing that. But I could just feel it when I trade. I was like, when I was trading about a year or so ago with Eric, we focused that 1 month. I could see, I knew where these fucking charts, where these fucking markets were going. And I'm starting to feel that again with NQ, because I've been doing this for about a couple months. It's like I already know what the fuck the market's gonna do most of the time. I was like, okay, it's gonna hit here, it's gonna dump. It's gonna hit here, it's gonna fucking shoot. I don't know, I could just feel it, dude. Right now, everybody I know, I keep telling people like, oh dude, you gotta do this, but I stopped telling people. I don't even tell people about my wins anymore. Because would you listen to somebody when, I don't know, I think I need to start doing more versus telling people. So I'm not telling anybody. Unless, like, Eric asks, I'll tell him, like, oh, I did pretty well. But I'm not calling him, like, oh, bro, I just did this. Dude, I just did this. I was like, dude, you know what? They'll see it. In about a year, they'll see it. I'm making $1,000 a day. That's minimum. $1,000 a day. And it's all mindset. I just need to keep growing that mindset. I finally understand. I feel like I understand how to do micros. And I feel like I can do the mini. I just gotta be strong up here and disciplined in the market. But discipline is something I struggle with. But I'm gonna try it. If it doesn't work, then I'm gonna start trading two minis. But I'm gonna be there. What's today? Fuck, I have to put this shit on. The 13th of May. Dude. Next 13th of May, I'm gonna be fucking rolling it, dude. Just watch. I'll be making good money from trading. I'll be making enough money where I don't have to work anymore. I'm gonna continue to work because I genuinely believe my dad's business is something that can be scaled and something that people need. Something that's gonna be around for a while. So yeah. But yeah, that's a trading update. I'm excited, dude. So let's get it.